EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yellow.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram: 6 catches, 59 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is number one.
And right away, he lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower postgame. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Texans scoop it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They got the fumble recovery. Now here's Love to pass. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, they had to wait until December, but congrats to the rookie, his first INT.
Yeah, he's been a reliable contributor for this defense throughout the season. Definitely got a bright future, and has gotten even brighter after making that play.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last?
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Christian Harris, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Now back to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Mahomes now on first down. Left side, it's caught by, and it's a fumble. And the Texans scoop it.
Whenever I see a team turn it over.
And now before the ball changes hands,
play
we're
is
going to take a
under
look
review.
at this just to make sure.
After reviewing the play,
So that one
ruling on the field is
overturned. They
reversed.
say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He targets Ingram for another grab. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On second down, a run with Gibson. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end. Being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block. And you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play. Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he's able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Love. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Barnett. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Love from the gun. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Love. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down. To the air again. Love. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans go up by 2 touchdowns. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes on the move to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely. No matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Mahomes' throw going into the hands of Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes got a man. That's Ayuk. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. They'll set up this. And he lost the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Derek Nottie makes the tackle.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And this one is incomplete. The Texans at 11-2 now. They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about how a team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad. But I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
The Love's throw here taken in by Gesicki. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 2. Love with it. Toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Ready. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down in bounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Joe Mixon from 3 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result, a Houston touchdown. And no thought of a return here for Hines. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now here's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A short gain there of just 4, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. Houston set to take over. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Ready.
Now Love. The throw out to Ross. He's got it. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
On the set. Ready.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Love now. That one is caught by Hunt. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Mike Gesicki from 21 yards away. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25.
There's Mike Williams now as his guys head back out to go on offense. You look at the numbers for him, and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses, you know, allocating extra resources to try and stop a guy of his ilk, right? But you know what else kicks in? His pride to say, okay, I don't care how many you throw in my direction, I'm still going to find a way to get open. I will use different moves. I will move against formation. I will come underneath routes and try and run through some people and kind of get natural picks in order to work his way open. He wants to get that 1,000, and he doesn't want any less passes to come to his direction.
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches. Mahomes to throw once more.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that
one away. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Let's go now.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Going back to Love. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Justin Ross as the first half is winding down. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. For the Texans getting ready to go here to begin the third quarter. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the third quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident. They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 if people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hawkins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Evans. Over the middle, complete. It's Kelly. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 43.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Up the middle they go. It's Hawkins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Hawkins. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Evans. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it is 42-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Mahomes going to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner.
And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down.
Now that's absolutely front.
Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Evans will look to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception is really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd down, it's Hawkins, and he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd down, Hawkins, and he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for it in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
On the draw, it's Gibson.
And they'll get him down here at the 23.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing 2nd and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took was. possible now has him within throwing range of a first down.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Now it's Mahomes again. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and they will remain well behind. Well, a tough day for this offense continues. One of their best chances to get on the scoreboard there, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's not looking like it's going to happen for them today, does it? I mean, opportunity after opportunity, play after play has gone against them the entire game. They probably feel a little bit like Schlep Rock. Got that black cloud over their heads.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Evans. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hawkins.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hawkins, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hawkins, and he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And no thought of a return here for Hines. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. On first down, Mahomes. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now Mahomes throwing on second down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Oh, look at the juke. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Yellow.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. It's caught. Mitchell. And he will have a Chiefs first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And this Texans defense stands tall.
4th and short, and in this part of the field, you just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, watch the fake. But Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the fourth quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run the counter. Hawkins. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 54 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. It's Hawkins, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Facing a big fourth-quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets.